Well, hello everyone. This is the beginning of what's got to be part 2 of the deck refurbing, or the front porch refurbish. I can't remember what I'm calling it. When I was putting it together and starting to do the editing, it became very, very apparent that I had to do 2 parts. I just could not cut and edit areas out to make it a shorter video and without losing out or missing things. So sit back, we're getting ready to continue here, and we'll go with part 2, and I think you'll be surprised. Be right back. Well, Mama was right. It does look good, but that is way more work than I had thought. I thought putting these 3 rails up would take me about a half a day. That took me all day. I know that this one here is going to be the same, and it won't take as much simply because I know what I'm doing now, with that one anyway. But it didn't look bad. It's gonna actually look nice. So anyway, I'm calling it for the night. We're going to go in tomorrow. I swear I'll get both this one and that one put on, and then we'll start seeing what we can do about the steps and the railing for that. In getting these railings prepared to go up there, you have to calculate and cut the ends of these off so that the balusters are on equal terms with the posts. Now, I don't know that you can see it with that one. I'll try to zoom in, but I had to do the exact same thing with this one. You can tell with, let me see if I can get in there, that one there and this one clear over here. They're real close to the post. As a matter of fact, they're so close that I come to the realization I had to modify the connecting fittings. And that little notch right there, I have to cut that out so that when it slides on, it will slide over top of that railing to allow for the right proper distancing. If I don't do that, then this is going to be that much difference, because you want this railing to butt up against the post. So I have to do that to each of these. Every one of these. On this one and the one I've already did, I had to do that. Now, we will see if I have to do it to the front one. But anyway, that's kind of something I didn't realize, and I had to figure out on my own that sometimes you have to modify more than the instructions say. Okay, be back. Well, there's the second railing, and I'm not happy with this at all. But then again, it's like I told my wife, if we want to fix it, we're going to have to take the whole deck down. I'm not in the mood to do that right now. Maybe in a few years, maybe not. But look at that. Look how that back there angling. I'm going to try to get a carriage bolt and go clear down underneath and see if I can pull some of that back out of there. But otherwise, there's just really no way to do that. I'm going to try, but we'll see. Okay, we got this one here to go. And we'll get starting the measuring and the cutting and the seeing what we can do. Okay. The railing's on. Now we're getting ready to do the steps, but that'll probably be tomorrow because I have to dig holes, but post then I gotta trim this back, gotta trim that back. The steps are quite a bit wider than that opening simply because of the posts. So we'll be back tomorrow and hopefully be able to get this finished up here pretty quick, I hope. We'll see. And maybe at least one day, if not maybe a little bit over that, because of the digging of the holes and setting them and setting posts and all. Okay, be back. Well, as you can see, we have made the decision to go with a single step instead of a extension step at the top. And in so doing, I was also able to get that post and that post straightened out with carriage bolts down underneath. And now it looks square, but we've also decided we want railings here at the steps. So we have done some auging, and we have some posts that I'm getting ready to set now, and hopefully we'll get this all in line. There's one of my bosses. We're going to get this all in line and get the concrete mixed up for them to set up here, and then we'll be able to run railing from that post to this post. And over here the same way. By maybe tomorrow. We also have the tread is right up there on top of the trailer being dried. This job is getting closer and closer, but it seems like we keep adding. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, the posts are set. I went ahead and made a little form around. You could see. Now the reason for that is when I do put the vinyl sleeve over it, you can tell right there. There's a little color that goes down. Not sure what you call it, a trimming or whatever. And this little concrete pad that's around there will allow for that to be. So anyway, I got a deal on the concrete. The red bag, which is made for setting posts, went to a place that had, there was four of them. They were actually broken open. They were complete, but they were just open. And because of it, I got them for half off. So anyway, tomorrow we pull the forms, pull the stabilizers, and we cut them off to the length that we need, and we put the tread in there and start working on the railings. And that's it for this day. Be back tomorrow. Okay. We have those posts cut off, and they are, I've got the vinyl sleeve over top of them, and I am starting to mark them now. As you can, if I can get close enough here, maybe it'll focus in. Let me see. I don't know if you can see that or not, where my finger is. There's a, well, maybe if I get around here. Right there. Let me see. There's a mark there. That is where the top of the new stair railing should go. So I'm going to take a little break here, go in, have some more coffee, and sit down and try to just understand exactly what I have to do as far as getting these things mounted up. I'll be back in a little bit. Oh yeah, got the step one. We're going to go ahead and finish and plug the holes on it later on this afternoon after I get done, so that it can set all night before anybody walks on it once the holes are plugged. So, okay, we shall be back in a little bit. Well, it's the next day, and I finally got that side done. Now, amazingly, it seems all of these railings are kind of squaring up this old porch, but that little blankety blank just about did me in. between Mama and myself, we were finally able to figure out what we had to do to get all of those balusters squared up and straight up and down, because I went ahead, much the same as this piece here that I'm getting ready to do, and cut the bottom and the top exactly the same, which you would think would be all I'd have to do. But I want to show you something. I'm going to point each one of these. Now I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to do it in that order. That one, and I'll move up to this one, and this one, and this one. Now I want you to look at that. Each one. Each one is cut differently. Well, not differently. Not two of them were the same size. Not two. That was the crutch of the problem. So I think I've learned a couple of lessons, and I do know that I have to do this one first, and I have to mount it, and I have to get it in there so that it is straight. Now you can tell I've already pulled this post back, getting it ready so that I don't have to deal with it like I did that one until I finally decided to get my straps out and pull it out. But we're getting ready to tackle this. I only have about 2.5 to 3 hours, so maybe I get it done today, maybe I won't. I'm going to give it a shot. I need to get it done. I need to get the yard mowed. I need to get other work done. But we also have plans for this evening. So we will see just how this is going to work. Well, I actually got it done. Unbelievable. I'm not going to show you any close-ups until tomorrow, or maybe the day after, once I cover up a few little ooh-oohs, or oops, or whatever you want to call it. But right now, I'm getting ready to put the gate up. We got a unique little gate for this. It took us a bit. Had to give them a call, and Grayson came twice because 2 times they sent us the wrong one, and finally we got the right one. And oh yeah, by the way, can you tell Mama's already been out here? She's trying to see what she has that can fit. Okay, I'll be back again one more time after I get the gate up and get some of my ooh-oohs covered up, and then we'll call this one complete. Well, the front porch is done. Now, we put some solar lights on top of the first 4 posts there. I don't know that it wasn't necessary. It was more on the terms of it just kind of decorative, and it does look kind of neat. And there's that gate that I was telling you about. It's a retractable gate. Everybody has seen those sunshades that you put in a car that you can pull down. Well, this is more or less like it. And to tell you the truth, Tootie loves it. She keeps sniffing under it, and yeah, if she really wanted to, she could get out, but we're not going to coax her or encourage that, so hopefully. Oh, anyway, another project complete. Well, it's Stay-at-Homer. I hope you enjoyed your visit. I'm not going to say that you probably... This was not a how-to. Not by any means. I would have shown a little more detail on how to if it was. This was what I was doing, and appeasing and making sure Mama was a happy girl. Don't forget to give us thumbs up. Subscribe. Tell your family. Tell your friends. Tell anybody you just happen to walk past that doesn't have a face mask on. We'll catch you the next time. Y'all have a blessed day. We're gonna sooner or later get back on to the next phase or something in that order of the beast barn, tractor barn, whatever you want to call it. We'll catch you the next time. Bye-bye.